Good morning, winner. We have a solo session for you this morning. We always like to start out with the warm-up. The warm-up is crucial and important for getting the body firing and ready. It's also important for getting rid of injuries and preventing them as well. So we always like to start off with that and get completely warmed up. After that, we're going to be moving into a dribbling portion of the training where we're dribbling as well as finishing on a little small goal. This is going to help us improve our finishing under fatigue as well as developing that first touch and our ability to dribble. After that, we're going to move into a speed and quickness session with a lot of accelerations where we're going to be focusing on that first step quickness. After that, we're going to be moving into our cool down, which is going to also tie in a lot of upper body work. So we're going to be doing push-ups, we're going to be doing core work, and we're going to focus on developing our upper body and strength as a footballer. So let's get straight into it. It's a full session. It's going to take a lot of energy from us. So let's focus on a good warm-up and getting straight into things. Let's jump straight into our warm-up. Let's go. Always focusing on upper body first and then progressing into lower body. You need to remember we're warming up the entire body because that's what we use when we're playing football. A lot of people I notice, sometimes they pull their back, they get cramps in their back because they're not warming up properly. Rotate the hips. Here we're going to rotate the trunk. All right, let's open up the hips. Trying to keep the body straight and high is important here. We don't want to be leaning over. Or closing those groins. If you're like me, you're going to feel some popping. Okay, I'm going to drive that knee up. This is going to open up the hip flexor. Make sure you're getting your arms involved. Notice how I have the form of I'm running. Okay, now kick the door down. Not too high at first. Jog. Open up the hamstrings. Come across. Rotate your body. Okay, now open out. Kick out the groins. Thanks for that music. Drive that knee again. We have 4 of those. Kick the back, hit the hamstring. Use his arms. Everything sideways. So we're gonna be laterally the whole time. Halfway, we're gonna switch. Side shuffles. Every 3 to 4 switch. So back, 2, 2. Halfway, begin to scan the shoulder. Forward now. Jog off. Breathe for a second before we get into our stretching. I always like to warm up the body in a really dynamic way. Nothing static until after. Very rarely do I sit into a static stretch in my warm-up. Okay, stretch out the quads, reach to the sky. We're stretching out the front. Okay, we're going to here. Point that toe up, drag, drag. Now we're going to stretch out the groins in a dynamic way. No static stretching here. We're looking to rock back and forth. We're going to switch sides. After the warm-up, we're gonna move into our next session, which is all about dribbling. Let's jump straight into our dribbling. So we have a freestyle dribbling circuit, but now we're focusing on sound, a random sound generation. So this is focusing on training our nervous system to be more reactive to things that we are anticipating to happen, okay? So we're gonna be going through here. As we hear that sound chime, we're gonna be dribbling through, we're gonna explode out, and we're gonna finish in the small goal. After that, we're gonna return, we're gonna get another ball, and we're gonna go again. It's also about finishing under fatigue, while also keeping the ball under control under fatigue. Let's jump straight into it. So if we're doing our dribbling and you hear the random chime come in, like that, that's when you're gonna explode away and finish. We're gonna be alternating our feet, so we're finishing right and left, okay? Let's go. We're gonna jog back, continue. After that 3 sets of that, we're gonna move on to our next exercise, where it's all about speed and quickness, tight ball control, and finishing with accuracy and precision. Okay, we have 2 sides. We're gonna do 4 reps of this, but we're gonna do 2 left and 2 right. So notice now where I am. We're gonna be starting this way, coming inside, finishing with the left. Then, after those 2 sets of that, we're gonna come down and we're gonna go to the right. Remember, we're shuffling through, we're using both feet, coming through, finishing. What's important here is you get through, the ball's set, look up at your target. I see too many players, they keep their head down and they try to hit the target. Give that quick look up to see where you're going. This will mimic the same situation in a game where you're giving a pass. You see your player, you're dribbling, you see your player, then you make the pass, okay? That's crucial detail. In between sets, guys, make sure to get your rest. Make sure you're taking deep breaths in through the nose and out of the mouth. Make sure that your exhale is prolonged and that it's longer than your inhale. That means if I breathe in 2 seconds, I'm breathing out for 3 to 4 seconds. This will slow the heart rate down and give you your stamina back, your endurance back. It's gonna help your body recover. Okay, we're gonna move into our right side just a bit. It's important that we're getting our breath completely before we move in, because this is a session where we're trying to train under fatigue. So how sharp can we be with our technical ability while we're tired, while we're fatigued? Remember that crucial detail. We're going through and then we're looking up at the goal before we make our strike. Let's move straight into it. Now we're going with the right side. Let's go. Come on. Rest. Come on. All right, after you do your 2 right and your 2 left, we're gonna move on now to speed and quickness with a bit of accelerations. That's gonna finish up our session before we move into our cool down. Okay, let's go. Let's move straight into speed kills, okay? So we're gonna set a cone at the end of this 18-yard box. This is where we're gonna be accelerating to. And we're gonna have our bench. You're gonna have a bench, or you're gonna have anything that you can drop down from. We're gonna be doing a drop, and then we're gonna accelerate into a sprint. So I'm gonna step up here like this. I have my cone in front of me. We're gonna be dropping down into a full sprint. We have 3 of these, both with the right and then with the left. We're gonna walk back. In between, these are really high intensity, so you're gonna make sure you're walking in between to get your breath back. We're looking for maximum effort here, so really recover and rest. It might take you 2 to 3 minutes. Take your time between this each rep. Let's get straight back into it. This will be the 3rd one with the right leg. We move into 3 on the left. It's really hot today, so after my training, it's all about the electrolytes, all about a lot of hydration. I'll drink about 4 liters of water today, 4.5 liters of water, so that I'm ready to go tomorrow. A lot of amateurs, a lot of players, they don't understand what it takes to be a professional, because we train 6 days a week, sometimes even 7 days. Sometimes the coaches don't give us a day off. And it's crucial and critical that you can recover in between reps, in between sessions. So Monday we train, Tuesday we train, Wednesday we're training, Thursday, Friday, they might throw in a double session. So a lot of people underestimate the stamina and the endurance of a professional. But that's why recovery is so key and important, and it's why I bring it up all the time. After 3 reps with the right and left, we're gonna go cool down now, okay? This is crucial and important. I'm gonna go find some shade so that I'm out of the sun and my body can already start to recuperate. We're gonna be doing a bit of static stretching now because that's gonna help the body recover well. Move into a cool down. So take off your boots. We're gonna do a bit of upper body, as we said before. Now we're gonna be out of the sun. I like to try to hit these circuits at the end of my training, just to make sure the body is strong. I think a lot of people don't understand how fit soccer players need to be in order to perform at the level they do. So before we stretch, let's get into our push-ups. So we're gonna do 4 sets of 25 push-ups just to get 100. 3, 9, 10, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 5. Just a little bit here, not too much. Two more, and then we'll move on. Third set, let's go. Go, fourth one. 8. All right, let's move into our stretching. Just a bit of static stretching to help the body recover. So start with my hip flexors. I don't like to sit too much in a static. A lot of times I rock back and forth in between each thing. Now when I'm doing like maybe a yoga session in the evening, I'll do static, but after, I bounce around a little. Do hamstrings a bit. Now we're sitting in our glutes a little. Switch. Back. Yeah, lastly, our groins. That concludes the session. If you guys enjoy these sessions, consider subscribing. Stick around, guys. It's about consistency. You're not gonna get better by showing up for one training. You're gonna get better by showing up all the time, consistently over a long period of time. I'm gonna be dropping these consistently over the weeks. So guys, it's important that you're focused, you're consistent, and you can keep showing up. So like, comment, share, and let's keep going.